So if you put the letter S in front of hit, that's how he performed against Jiren in the last episode in 111. No, I'm just kidding. But unfortunately, even though hit did do that really awesome like time skip upgrade where he did like, I guess you can call it a time vacuum, and was able to paralyze Jiren, I thought that was very impressive, but it just wasn't enough for Jiren. And at this point, I can clearly say and tell you that it's to me obvious that they are building for a Goku Jiren rematch. I don't know when it's going to happen, probably closer to the end of this thing, but I would say the climax of this arc is probably still going to be Goku versus Jiren in a rematch. Again, we don't know when, but it just really appears that way, that they're going towards that direction in the future. But before we get to that, we got to talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 112. This is the official preview video where I go through, you know, shot by shot and kind of give you my thoughts on what I think is going to happen. Now, before we get to the breakdown, I just want to say that a lot of people have been talking about Dragon Ball Super's ratings, and people are saying, oh my god, the rating for the special was bad, oh, it's going to end, and people who don't know what they're talking about need to chill out. Like, relax, okay? Everybody watching this, there's a video. I was going to do the video, but Anime AJ did it first. So, over on Anime AJ's channel, there's a video called Dragon Ball Super TV Special Disastrous Rating Explained, where he's going to explain exactly what happened and what's going on with Super. If you're going on Facebook or on YouTube or anywhere and people are saying all this, you know, the sky is falling crap about Super, it's nonsense. They don't know what they're talking about as far as what's going on in Japan. There's a lot of things going on in Japan. You got to watch the AJ video. I'm going to put a link to the video at the end of this one and also down below so you can understand. 'Cause he breaks it down in less than 5 minutes exactly what's going on in Japan. So, you know, that's the best, most accurate information you can get. When it comes to production, AJ's the guy you want to go to when it comes to behind the scenes stuff, you know. I cover it too, but AJ's really quick and effective with it. So check him out. Left the link there. Let's go ahead and break down this next episode of Super. And by the way, it's interesting because after, I think, the episode 110 and 111 where it was really focused on Jiren, now I think the Tournament of Power is going to kind of die down and focus on other characters, starting with this episode. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Now here, of course, we have the, you know, the green background and this ball coming down. Universe 4's warrior Mona grows and starts a rampage of destruction. It looks like Mona is fighting Cabba. Now, I like this shot right here of Goku and Vegeta. What I think is happening here is, and again, I'm just predicting, we don't know for sure, is that somebody tried to get a jump on Goku again. Because remember, the Universe 6 Namekians tried it in the last episode, and boy, was their introduction kind of a letdown. Right, like I was kind of hoping for a bigger reveal than that. It was just kind of, they were just there, like that kind of sucked. But no, I think someone's gonna try and get the jump on Goku, and I think Vegeta will be there to protect him. I think the game right now, as weird as it may sound, is that they're probably gonna try to protect Goku while his body heals up from the fight he had with Jiren. And that means, when I say they, I mean like I think Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, and I would even say Frieza is going to step in and try to make sure Goku does not get damaged, because they're going to need him to take out Jiren later on. You know, and there's that moment. There we have again the Universe 6 Namekians. Great shot right there of that Ki Blast. Look at this guy's face. I mean, this dude, he kind of looks like, I mean, again, you know, his shade of skin's a little bit darker. Well, not darker, but different than Piccolo's. He looks a lot like, you know, he's more blue, actually. He looks a lot like Demon King Piccolo, you know, except younger, like the younger Demon King Piccolo. Psychotic face right there. And to me, that psychotic face, and maybe I'm over-analyzing this, I could be, tells me that the Namekians from Universe 6 are probably not nice people. You know, we obviously have discussed in the past that the Universe 7 Namekians are benevolent, peaceful people, and then the Saiyans of Universe 7 are, you know, battle-hungry warriors and whatnot. But Universe 6 seems to have flipped that to where the Saiyans there seem to be kind of more chill. They're still, you know, they still like to fight, but they don't go out there, you know, doing space pirate stuff, it seems. But then again, you know, and that was before Frieza even got involved. So just making sure we're clear on that. The Saiyans were already bad before Frieza did anything. But with the Namekians, you know, I'm not saying that they're straight up evil. That's not what I'm saying. But they seem to have a little bit rougher edge than the Universe 7 ones. I like, now that shot right there, I got to go back and show you that because it's hard to spot. See if I can get it. He blocks it. Now, clearly he's going for like a Zamasu-esque move, and I think that's Gohan right there. So it looks like Gohan and Piccolo are going to be the ones that are squaring off against the Namekians going forward, at least. There's a big blast. I can't really tell. Looks like, yeah, there we go. That's a better shot right there. I guess Gohan blocks the move and Piccolo fires a blast. I really do hope that in this episode we get much more interaction between Piccolo and the Namekians. I want to know more about these Namekians. Like, that fascinates me. Because, you know, it was implied by Champa because he knew about the Namekians during his first appearance way back in episode 28. Not just that the Namekians exist, but that they have their own Dragon Balls. So there may indeed be Universe 6 Namekian Dragon Balls. Aside from the Super Dragon Balls, the Namekians of Universe 6 probably have their own Dragon Balls, and I think that it makes sense for that. Piccolo with a big blast right there. I wonder how strong those guys are. Not really an indication based on this. That looks a little bit like the Makanko Sapo, but I don't believe it is. His finger's not pointing out. There we have a shot of Kitella looking suspicious. Goku has one hit from that and it's game over. Talking about Mona. So I guess Mona is going to be a very dangerous opponent going forward. And there's Mona getting blasted. So there you go. Right in the gut by Vegeta. Big bang attack it looks like. He says Vegeta and Cabba stand to face this powerful enemy. So Toshio, the Dragon Ball Super writer on Twitter, was talking about that he's really proud of this episode because he wrote this episode. And that tells me that this episode's going to have a lot of bonding, I would think, between Vegeta and Cabba. He also wrote the Caulifla Kale episode. I think it was 101 when they united against the Pride Troopers. And, you know, they had that whole thing about friendship. So I think that Toshio's really good at writing these characters and creating bonds between them just based on his, you know, the way he writes. In fact, I'm pretty sure he also wrote, I could be wrong on this, but I think he wrote the Vegeta Cabba episode from before, from Universe 6, you know, the first time they fought, you know, and I think he's just really good at doing Vegeta stuff. He's definitely a Vegeta fan. So, and people were saying that Vegeta versus Hit, that he spoiled that was going to happen. We didn't get that. Toshio messes around a lot on Twitter. He's also using Google Translate, so he's Japanese. He doesn't speak English fluently, so you'll get some confusion there, but I think he was just messing around because he likes to do that stuff. I mean, that's just how he is. Now, here we have Vegeta throwing a huge knee at Cabba, which I love that shot, by the way. Look at his face. That's funny right there, dude. That's like a that's a funny face. I'm guessing what's happening here is that Vegeta is going to be trying to remind Cabba, hey, this ain't a game. Get tough. Like, toughen him up is what he's going to do here. I don't know if Cabba's going to get blue. I had somebody ask me earlier, like, oh, is Cabba going to get blue? I don't think he's going to get it in this episode. If he gets it, it'll be later. I just don't see it. I don't think so, but I do think that Vegeta's going to toughen him up because, look, right there. I mean, look at the shot. You know? And, you know, he's down and he's just in pain. And there's Mona. I kind of find this interesting how Mona can, I guess, expand her stomach to become a giant ball. That's kind of a cool move. I'm down with that. Goku says, show the power of the proud warrior race, which is funny coming from him, right? And there's Cabba going one-on-one with Mona. So I'm guessing the story of the episode is going to be that Cabba's having trouble with Mona, and Vegeta's going to motivate him to do better, right? That's my guess, sort of like how he did before. That's totally my prediction on that. And there's a big shot right there. I can't even tell what body part he's hitting right there. Like, is that a boobie? Like, I can't tell. A big kick right there. Big shot to the face. I love that shot. Cabba there going on a rampage. And, you know, maybe Cabba has a rage boost like Gohan did. You know, and now Vegeta, I guess he has one too. But I like the idea, personally, of Vegeta being Cabba's mentor. And like I've said 100 times before, I really want that Sadal arc. I want Vegeta to go there and learn more about the Universe 6 version of his own race. I like that. I just like that idea. Even if it's a small filler arc, like 3 episodes, I still want to see it. I love Cabba there going on a rampage. Next week on Dragon Ball Super. Now, I like this shot right here. Take a look at there. Cabba's about to fall off that cliff and Vegeta grabs him. So, again, they're really doing the teacher-student thing, hammering that one home. A Saiyan's vow, or Saiyajin or Saiyan, a Saiyan's vow, Vegeta's resolution. Now this is interesting. Alright, let's talk about this shot. Frieza with the claw hold, with the face palm on Cabba. I love it. Wait, no, that's not Cabba. Hold on. I think that's Vegeta. See, you can't really tell because... See how it's blue with like this color? Like it looks like it could be. I think that's cabba though. I think that's cabba. But the hair, like it is cabba because look at the hair going forward right here. Yeah, I thought it was Vegeta for a minute, but no, it's cabba. Look at the hair. Vegeta does not have bangs like this, but I'm gonna be very interested to see Frieza, and his interaction with the Universe 6 Saiyans, because of course he hates that race. Frieza's very racist, in case you haven't picked up on this. So maybe he's gonna also screw around with Cabba. Maybe Cabba's gonna have to stand up against him as well. And there's Cabba freaking out. I do think that going forward, my prediction is that Universe 6 and Universe 7 are going to be teaming up a lot more. Hit's gone. Goku is down. I think the idea is going to be that they're going to, because their two top guys are down, they're going to have to come together and work together as best they can to eliminate the other universes and whittle these numbers down before, Goku ends up getting his rematch against Jiren, which seems to be inevitable at this point. So, do you agree with me? Do you agree? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think about the upcoming episode. I'm expecting the episode to actually be written well because Toshio's a great writer. I'm expecting it to have a lot more emotion, but I'm not expecting it to be as action-packed as 109, 110, and 111 were. The action, especially when it comes to Goku and Jiren, is probably going to die down for a bit, but then pick back up very soon. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you guys, as always, for checking out my preview of Super Episode 112. And let me know your comments down below in the comment section. As always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and punch the notification bell. It means a lot to me. And thank you for being here. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you all soon.